This is my Firesteel. I bought it off of Amazon from a company called Shenzhen Bayite Technology. This is a pretty good one. It might not be as good as the Swedish Firesteels, but I actually like it. It's a little bit harder. It's a little harder to throw sparks with it, but it's going to last a lot longer, and it still does throw very good sparks, especially if you have a good sharp spine on your knife. But I did add the handle, and what I want to do today is take one of these and show you how you can add a handle to it. And what I want to do is add a Fatwood handle and leave it a little bit big so that you can actually scrape some of that Fatwood off or carve it off if you need to in an emergency, and you can use this thing to start a fire without anything else. So stick around and let's get on this project. Okay, this is a big old piece of Fatwood that I collected out when I was out and about, and I'm going to use my chop saw here to actually cut the piece down to the size I want in order to make the handle on that Firesteel. Oh, I love the smell of Fatwood. That smells so good. That gives me a good solid chunk that I can use on the handle of the Firesteel. Look at all that sawdust, boy. Look at that. Alright, so that's the handle shaped. Now I've just got to get a 1/2-inch drill bit. I'm going to drill in probably about that deep and epoxy the handle on there. This is an extra large handle. It's not one that I would want to carry in my pocket, that's for sure. But this would be something you could keep in your kit, maybe in your possibles pouch, and you would have a chunk of Fatwood attached to your Firesteel. This will give you a big handle to hold on to as you're striking the Firesteel with your knife. It's getting dark today, and I realized that I don't have the right size drill bit for this, so I'm going to come back when I do have the drill bit and we'll finish this off. Alright, so I finally got a 1/2 inch drill bit. I had to go on Amazon because at Home Depot and Lowe's these were going to be 35 to 40 bucks, and this was under $3 on Amazon, so I couldn't justify paying 10 times as much. More than 10 times as much. I'm going to chuck this up. I'm not going to use a drill press or anything. My drill press crapped out on me, so I need to get another one. And I think this will be fine if I just stick this in the vise. I should be able to do fine with this hand drill here. The nice thing about this drill bit is it's got a center point. I'm just doing my best to make sure this goes in as straight as possible. I don't want to drill at an angle and have the drill bit go out one of the sides. So that's a little too tight for this to fit in. So what I'm going to do is take this to the grinder and grind down just a little bit. For one, that'll make it slide in better. For two, it's going to rough up the surface so that when I epoxy this in, the epoxy will have something to grab onto. So first I'm going to peel this sticker off. Okay, I don't want any of these grind marks showing, so I'm just going to drill down a little bit farther. Okay, now I can epoxy this in, and I'm just going to use a 5-minute epoxy, and that should be plenty strong for this application. I'm going to mix it up and we'll get it in there.